A force of nature, a myth in motion, a man who made the impossible look routine. Bo Jackson was indeed a football player, a phenomenal one at that. In an era filled with talented athletes, Bo was unreal, simply the best. He was the kind of player who could leave you speechless one second and questioning reality the next. Whether it was outrunning defenders, running over linebackers, or hitting home runs on the baseball field in the offseason, Bo Jackson did things most athletes wouldn't dare dream of. But how good was he actually? And what made him such a legend? Let's find out. Before we dive into Bo's incredible journey, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a story about college football's greatest legends. Before Bo Jackson was a Heisman winner or an NFL Pro Bowler, he was Vincent Edward Jackson, the 8th of 10 children born in Bessemer, Alabama. And even back then, something was different. Bo was a standout athlete. He was a wild, relentless force. His nickname Bo, short for Boar Hog, came from his childhood antics. He was known to take on anything and everything, from kids twice his size to literal animals, just to prove a point. In high school, he dominated baseball, football, and track. He didn't do this in the way athletes today letter in 3 sports, but in a way that made coaches and scouts stop and ask if what they were watching was even real. In baseball, he hit towering home runs. In football, he was a running back no one could catch or tackle. And in track, he set state records in the decathlon and long jump like it was nothing. By the time he was being recruited, Alabama wanted him, Auburn wanted him, every SEC school wanted him. But Bo, in classic Bo fashion, didn't do what people expected. He chose Auburn, not because it was easy, but because it was his choice. He even turned down the Yankees, who drafted him out of high school, because his mom told him to go to college. That decision changed everything. When Bo Jackson stepped onto the field for Auburn in 1982, it didn't take long for people to realize they were witnessing something special. As a freshman, he shared carries in a crowded backfield, but even with limited touches, Bo averaged 6.4 yards per carry and scored 6 touchdowns. He was electric every time he touched the ball, and fans held their breath. Then came the 1983 Iron Bowl, Auburn vs. Alabama, the moment that made Bo a legend. With time running out and the game on the line, Auburn lined up at the 1-yard line. The play was simple, Bo over the top, and just like that, he soared through the air, breaking the plane and breaking Alabama's hearts. It was an electric touchdown and even more, an unforgettable moment, a message. Bo Jackson had arrived. Over the next 3 seasons, Bo would rewrite the SEC record books. In 1985, despite battling injuries, he rushed for 1,786 yards and 17 tutties, earning him the Heisman Trophy. What was more attractive than the stats was the fashion in which he got them. Bo could outrun anyone. He reportedly ran a 4.12 40. But he would do more than beat you with speed. He'd run through you. He turned elite defenders into highlight reels. Guys had angles on him and it didn't matter. He'd cut, stiff arm, and blow past them. By the time he left Auburn, Bo had rushed for 4,303 yards and 45 TDs. But more than the numbers, he had an aura. He was a one-man show in the toughest conference in football. Auburn fans knew it, SEC fans feared it, NFL scouts wanted it. Bo Jackson was on another level. The NFL knew Bo was special, but they didn't know how complicated Bo could be. In 1986, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers made him the #1 overall pick. But Bo didn't trust them. They'd ruined his college baseball eligibility by flying him out for a meeting under false pretenses, and he never forgave them. So what did Bo do? He refused to sign. Instead, he went and played professional baseball with the Kansas City Royals, because that's Bo. He didn't do things the normal way. The next year, the Raiders took a chance and drafted him in the 7th round. Al Davis offered him a deal. Play baseball during the summer, then come play football when the season starts. Bo agreed. And when he finally stepped on the NFL field, it was like watching a video game. In just his 5th NFL game against the Seahawks, Bo rushed for 221 yards, including a 91-yard touchdown run where he flat out outran the entire defense. Then, a few drives later, he trucked All-Pro linebacker Brian Bosworth at the goal line like he was a cardboard cutout. Bo made it look easy, effortless, unfair. In just 4 seasons, part-time, Bo rushed for 2,782 yards and 16 touchdowns, averaging 5.4 yards per carry. Remember, this was against NFL defenses, and he was doing it after baseball season. But then came the hip injury in a 1991 playoff game. A routine tackle, one freak moment. And just like that, Bo's football career was over. What could have been a Hall of Fame career turned into a what-if story. But even with the short stints, Bo Jackson had already etched his name into NFL history. Because no one, absolutely no one, did what Bo did. While Bo was running through linebackers in the NFL, he was also launching baseballs 450 feet as an MLB outfielder. With the Royals, he made the All-Star game in 1989, and boy did he show up. He led off with a 462-foot home run and was named the game's MVP. That moment was both iconic and unprecedented. He was a man who'd outrun defensive backs in the fall and then beat Nolan Ryan's fastballs in the summer. He was playing 2 sports and was dominating them. Bo once hit a home run that shattered a light. Another time he broke a bat over his head. Not his knee, his head. He made throws from the warning track to home plate look like Little League tosses. And when he ran the bases, he was freakishly fast and terrifying. Statistically, he was solid, with 141 career home runs and 415 RBIs. However, while Bo's baseball greatness was evident in the box score, it was more pronounced in the fact that no one before or since has done what he did at that level in 2 sports at the same time. Bo Knows was more convincing than a Nike campaign. It was the truth. So, how good was Bo Jackson actually? Good enough to be a legend in 2 professional sports. Good enough to dominate the NFL in part-time duty. And again, good enough to be a myth, a meme, and a memory all in one. Bo wasn't just a great athlete, he was simply unforgettable. A once-in-a-lifetime superstar who did more than just play the game. He redefined it. And the craziest part, we never even saw the full version of him. But posterity will be forever kind to the phenomenal athlete. We won't forget him. If you found this story compelling, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. We'd love to hear from you.